Hey guys, welcome back to the Pauper Metagame. I wanted to do a quick update to talk about a couple of sweet Pauper YouTube channels that you can use as a resource to just check out some cool Pauper games and or learn about the format, brewing, watch some games, whatever. Use it to become a better player or just have fun and watch some sweet Pauper. So the first channel I want to talk about is Pauperganda. And this is a channel that is a truly professional channel with very good production quality, and the guy who runs the channel is a brewer's brewer, and he's got 1,683 subscribers, which by some standards might be considered to be a small channel, but it's enough that this is unlike my little goofy channel, this is a real channel that you should check out. You should subscribe. Now granted, I know play videos may not always be the most exciting thing, but if you just want to see maybe a more obscure deck get played because you're not exactly sure how it works, he does a lot of brewing. Oh, by the way, I guess I should mention that the guy who runs the channel, his in-game name is Darksphere, and he's been playing Pauper since way back. I remember I've run into this guy playing Pauper like throughout the years, just bumping into him in premiere events back when there were daily events. I think maybe even run into him in a league here or there. This guy's just been around for a long time. He's one of these old fogies like me. No offense, Mr. Darksphere, if you ever happen to stumble onto this video, although I doubt he ever will. But I guess I could also mention, as long as I'm throwing jabs out there, I don't know if Darksphere would admit this, but geez, my lifetime win percentage against him when we've matched must be like 80% or something absurd. And it's just one of those funny things because I do think he's actually one of the best Pauper players out there. I think he's actually a better actual deck manager, navigator, tactician, just a more skilled player than I am. But the stuff that he's usually on and the stuff I'm on, it's just been one of those things where usually I've had the right kind of positioning. But he's come up with just some really brilliant stuff. There's a really old deck called Deluxe Red back when Storm was an option you could play before it got banned. And he ran this Killin' Fiend Goblin Token Storm deck that was, it looked really weird, but it was absolutely brilliant. And he's just brewed a lot of really interesting stuff. He brewed a mono black list that I also thought was really interesting. You'll find all kinds of weird random stuff he's brewed. And if you just want to see something a little more out of the norm being played, and he'll also play some more mainstream stuff like Mono Blue Delver. But if you want to watch some gameplay footage, then this is a great place to go and look through, and if the particular deck you want to see played, a lot of the time you'll be able to find it on Pauperganda. So also, again, Deluxe plays a nice tight game. He doesn't do random dumb stuff like me or misclicks nearly as often. So usually he plays a pretty nice tight game, so you can check that out and highly recommend it. Next up, we've got Darksphere. Now, if you are the kind of person who likes to watch streamed matches on Grand Prix or Star City Game streaming events with commentary, then imagine a little more low budget setup, but still a reasonably impressive setup over streaming in from England. It's not actually streaming, it's pre-recorded stuff, but recording and commentating from England. You can actually watch Pauper real life play being recorded. It's the same kind of thing you would see from Star City Games or Channel Fireball as far as watching Magic being played live in person with a slightly lower budget, but still pretty good quality. And you can actually watch real life Pauper being played. Right now it looks like they just uploaded 6 days ago their Monday Night Pauper from the 12th of March. So it looks like they run about 10 days delayed. But the other cool thing about this channel is they'll show you 4 rounds of Pauper play, and they try to show different decks. So they don't just show you whoever the undefeated decks are in the last round or whatever. Instead, they'll try to find what they think are interesting matchups and show you a bunch of different decks being played, which is pretty interesting because then you get a chance to actually see different styles of decks, and also very interesting, you get to see a bunch of different matchups, which is probably even more important than just seeing different random decks. But seeing all these different matchups is going to help you grow in your understanding of the format, and also it's just fun to watch. I think it's also funny because you can tell these guys really do seem to be having fun and enjoying Pauper, but it's still new to them, so they're still figuring it out with the audience and everything. So that's basically all for now. I just wanted to, if you're the kind of person who actually has subscribed to the Pauper Metagame channel, you're probably the kind of person who likes to find these little lesser known nuggets. I'm amazed that Darksphere only has 401 subscribers, because the stuff that they put out, just as far as if you enjoy watching GP play that's recorded and streamed, if you enjoy watching Star City Games stream, stuff like that, this is not that far off in quality. You know, granted, it's not going to be as good, but it's not bad, and the commentary that they do is perfectly fine. And yeah, I highly recommend it. If you're into that kind of thing, check it out. If you're not into that thing, well, you know, disregard. To each their own. Peace.